Hey y'all, it's Indigo here, coming at you with round 3 of season 3. This is the 4th week. First things first, want to let everybody know that's watching this, if you don't know already, I did finally hit Kyber. I got enough points to hit Kyber as soon as I set my defenses. So as soon as I was eligible to, like, I didn't even research my opponent like I usually do and take my time. I just wanted the points, wanted to get it done, and I needed the 2 Zeta mats so I could throw a Zeta on Arc Trooper. But I got it, so that was kind of a goal. Ironically, I've also done the worst this season than I've ever done, but since they watered it down a bit, I guess they're letting the riffraff in, so we got it. It's good enough. Let me show you the board and kind of show you how this round went down. Got to use a lot of different teams that you don't typically use in your matchups. Well, you use them, but just in a different way. So here's the board. Here's what we set down. I went and did all my attacks first. My opponent is, you can tell from the name there, some kind of Asian. So I figured he'd go while I was sleeping. So I went first, just got my attacks out of the way. Down there, he's got a Newt squad and then a Scoundrel tank squad. The Newt squad, check this out, okay? I was thinking, what should I use? Because I know what I saved for the back and all that. And so I went in with Treya. Obviously, Nihilus will be able to annihilate that nest. Don't have to worry about that. But watch this. It ain't even really nest you got to worry about. Playing this matchup was pretty fun. But like I said, nest just isn't even the problem here. So they're doing their thing. And, you pretty much do our thing. With the Sith, there's not much that can be done different. I was thinking about who should I isolate. Is it going to make a big difference on isolating anyone in particular? Chose Kanan just because he's got a taunt. But look, Django went with that rocket and just took out my Savage. And then Thrawn's at like half health right now. So, yeah, his Django was pretty stacked. I think he was Relic 6. And I can't tell if he was missing mods for this lock. But he was missing mods today. I went back to look at how much offense he had. And he was missing some mods on him. A triangle. So I don't know if that's how it locked or that's just how he is today. But man, that Django can hit. So I'm down to just the trio holding it down. They're all gear 13 with some relics. I think I got relic 4 on my Scion there. Right here, I chose to just annihilate Django because he's doing more damage than the Nest will ever do. Nest is only really good to try to time you out. Well, guess what? I'm going to get Annihilate back off cooldown in plenty of time to annihilate Nest again. But that Django, he could have taken out my team one by one. He was hitting pretty hard. So just trying to get rid of some of that extortion. Take out Newt whenever I get the chance. Once you can get Newt out of the way, then it, really doesn't matter. Then I don't have to worry about that extortion, killing me. You can see Treya, even though she's gear 13, Ness is still hitting her pretty hard. I'm trying to see about keeping her alive because she's going to die in a couple more hits. Look at that. That's crazy. Trying to cleanse this extortion, get that out of the way. Everyone goes. Nothing I can really do, but annihilates up. There we go. Done with that. So it wasn't pretty, but I got 50 banners there. And we'll jump into the Scoundrel team. For that, I went ahead and took CLS. And I took out C-3PO in case I would need him with the Padme team. And I put in Wampa. Well, one thing I didn't really pay attention to since getting my CLS up to Relic 6, and I run him in the team to counter General Skywalker, is that my Relic 1 Wampa will now steal guard from CLS. So you can see there it goes a little bit different. I don't get those extra assist attacks from Chewie when CLS goes. But against these scoundrels, you know, it's no big deal. There's nothing too damaging or anything to worry about here. It's just a matter of taking each one out one by one, just whenever I get the chance. So that's all I'm doing. There's no real threat on this team. I do plenty of damage, so not really worried there. Took him out and got 59 banners for my trouble. You know, good enough for me. In back, he's got a Grievous team, and then he's got a First Order team. And he's got some relics on these. Look at his Grievous team. He's got Watt on there too. And he's got Relic, Crew, and Kylo. But he's got only one Zeta on Crew. Let's do the Grievous team first. For that, the best counter, I think, is just taking in Darth Revan and trying to get Death Mark on Grievous. You can get that Death Mark on Grievous, things go a whole hell of a lot smoother, and then you can just take him out real quick right at the start. So that's going to be maybe my solution more and more, is just to take him out. You can see he's got Death Mark, took him out right there. Now it doesn't even matter. I did the shock, which killed Watt. B2 is stunned, so work on taking him out. He's gone. Now it's just these last two to worry about, and I still have all my team, everybody in there, so doing good there. Even though Magna's got some kind of tech on him, doesn't really matter. This team's going to do plenty of damage and just take him out right there. Now it's just B1. Nothing really to say there. I mean, just cleaning him up, taking off stacks, trying to keep everybody healthy. But he gets an AoE off right there at the end. I don't think it made too much of a difference. I still got 56 banners for that. Here's what I did with his First Order. I told you he's only got one Zeta on Crew, so he doesn't start with the pre-taunt. So since he doesn't start with that, I just took my imps in there. I haven't used imps against First Order in a while, but if you guys have never done that or not used them in a while, this is how it goes. Just send them in there. You'll get counterattacked by Crew a bit, but it doesn't matter. You get enough protection up that you can kind of handle that. And then once you get a few kills under your belt, you just throw a Death Mark on there, use that to take him out. Now you just have old Kylo on there, and he's not going to be a match for the damage that that team can put out. So, easy clear there. Got that done. Got the whole bottom finished. Now we'll move on to the top. So, up here, he's got Bounty Hunters, he's got Night Sisters, and then he's got Geos. And I got to use something a little different, for me anyway. Have a little bit more fun. So, I've been wanting to do this. I told you guys in one of my previous videos, I've been talking to the good people on the Night Sister faction server about this. And they've been giving me some tips and all that. Because most people use Traya on this. Well, if you're going to burn Traya, I mean, that sucks to use such an overpowered team. And sometimes you'll still lose. So if you can get Night Sisters to be kind of a universal counter and take these guys out and take out, say, Jedi Revan or take out Grievous, you know, then they're worth keeping for offense. And they're going to get you 9 times out of 10 a sure 55 banners. Because they lose their protection, but they're all going to gain their health. And you're going to get a sure win against a tough team, no matter how many relics they have. So that's what I wanted to try. Like I said, I already made Kyber, so I'm not caring about, you know, putting all the effort. I just want to use something different. I'll get kind of tired of the same old stuff all the time. So here's my attempt, my first attempt at taking out Geos with Night Sisters. Went in with Towson lead. They told me that either lead should work, but of course they all have Relic 7 Night Sisters over there. And mine are just a work in progress, like Relic 1 or 2. I think I got Relic 4 on my DACA. So I got some work to put into these guys in the off season. But they say you want to get a lot of deaths. Once 2 of them die, that's when I start worrying about reviving them with DACA. And then just keep going. And it's okay if Spirit dies or MT dies. you want one of them gone so that when you do the basics, they can come in and hit too. And my spirit is only like relic 1, so she doesn't hit very hard at all. I think once I get her up to relic 7, she's really going to start doing some damage. You know, you do your basic and call her in from the grave to assist, she's going to be hitting them pretty hard. So not none of these love taps like she's giving out now. I'll be able to take them out, you know, like nothing. And fortunately, they still do go after Zombie, even when Zombie doesn't taunt. Dumb AI, but it's good for me. Keep working on them. Once you can get Plague to land too, that helps out a lot. You can see that I've got Plague on there. They're all starting to be in the yellow. But man, they sure do assist attack a lot, don't they? Right now I got Asajj gone and Spirit's gone. But I'm trying to get a kill so that way somebody will be revived. And I did right there, and MT got revived. Now I can do another mass attack, revive Spirit. And now it's just all downhill for them from here, because there's no danger of me losing at this point. You can see everybody's back, everybody's full health, and I'm just cleaning up this squad. No big deal. And it lets you save your Treya. So I got 55 banners there. And then for his own Night Sisters, I've been wanting to use this team, and unfortunately doesn't have all the upgrades, you know, at lock. I've worked on them a lot since then, and I'm going to keep working on them in the off season. Got to get the 2 techs out. Got to get the taunting tech on crew, and then got to get the weapons tech on executioner. And after that, it doesn't matter. Those are the 2 techs that drive this team. If you can get the 3rd tech out and put it on officer, that's what you need if you're concerned about going for 60 points. You want to get full banners. You want that 3rd tech on officer. You can see that MT went, did her plague thing, and, you know, there went Watts. So no chance of getting that 3rd tech out. But I did get the 2nd one out. And once I have that, it gets pretty easy. Then you just worry about executioner being able to take out everybody as long as he's the one doing the damage. So I'm just deciding who I want to take out, when I want to take out. And I wanted to use this team to make progress on that first order feat, just because I just think this team has a neat mechanic, and my buddy Klesso has used it in his videos, and I thought, you know, it's pretty neat. I want to be able to use mine, and it lets you save Padme and not have to burn GR on Night Sisters. It's just something fun to do. And you can get 60 banners if your team's modded properly, which mine wasn't at lock, but it will be by next season. I'll be much better equipped to handle a team like this and get a full 60 points. So I'll be looking forward to that. But this is a good opportunity to test it out so that maybe I can use it in territory wars, you know, in between. And you can see that they're having no trouble taking out these Night Sisters. I got Daka, I got MT there, but she's gone. Daka can't revive anybody that Executioner takes out. Of course, Zombie's going to keep coming back regardless, but as long as Executioner is the one to do the damage, Daka can't do anything about it. So I'm just racking up some kills with Executioner. I was trying to see if I could get around to any kind of, you know, way to restore Officer his health and protection. You can see that he's in the yellow, and he's very limited in kind of what he can do. And without that 3rd tech on him, if he had that, he'd be in good shape. But without that tech, there's really nothing. He's just kind of stuck where he's at. So I'm just racking up some kills, kind of checking this out a little bit, seeing what I can do. I just keep Daka stunned over there while I keep attacking Zombie and getting the kills that I need. And it doesn't matter if anyone else kills Zombie right there. Now I can go after Daka a bit. She's racking up health every time I kill Zombie. That's what's going to happen with the Zeta. But it doesn't matter. Executioner will be able to take out some big chunks here pretty quick. And that's what I'm doing. I'm starting to just focus on Daka now. Did enough playing with my food. Time to finish her off. And I don't want to kill her right there with Kylo. You want Executioner to get that finishing blow. That way Zombie doesn't die for her. And just take out Zombie here and call it good. So 56 banners for that. It would have been more if I could heal up Fu and of course if Watt didn't die. But you know, it is what it is. So the last battle was Bounty Hunters. And I had a choice between Jedi Revan and Padme. That's what I still had on the bench. I didn't need to use Padme anywhere. I figured, well, I'll use Jedi Revan. It'll give me probably a little bit better in banners just because you gain so much protection and protection up and you can heal that you're pretty much guaranteed 60 banners. So, easy matchup, not really any tactics or strategy to go over here. Just going after boss, get him out of the picture, and then I don't have to worry about anything else, really. Work on Boba, take him out just because he does the most damage. You don't want an execute, even though an execute wouldn't kill any of these guys, I don't think, because they're all gear 13. You know, he could still take off protection or something like that. Killed him once, hit him again, and finish him off. Now it's just Zam and Embo and Dengar hiding over there in stealth. So we'll keep working on these guys. Got her stunned. And I'm trying to take off a little bit on Embo. Get him out of the picture. Now it's just a stunned Zam and a Dengar. And, you know, there's nothing they can do for me. You guys know this is a way overpowered matchup here. So, nothing really to say. Just something a little different. Normally you'd be seeing a Jedi versus Grievous battle. But what fun is that? So, 60 banners there. Best I could do, I guess. I wasn't really worried about undermanning anything. I'm not going after those feats. You know, it doesn't interest me. He set a Falcon fleet down, and of course I have my negotiator to use for that. And went pretty well, I think. Got 59 banners for that. Fleet's not really my strong suit, so anything like that, 59, 60 banners, I call that good. So that was, I guess, the best I could do. I mean, if I really tried, I guess I could squeeze out a couple more banners here and there. But that's it. Cleared the board. Did my part. I got 1908 there. And that's it. So I went to bed. And when I woke up in the morning, I wake up, checked my game, see what my opponent did. He kicked my ass. He, like, went ultra efficient, I guess, all the way across the board. Everything was one shot, must have been undermanned, you know, whatever. So, props to him. If you guys want the key to beating me, if you ever get me in this grand arena, ultra efficiency is going to be your key, because I don't play that way. I don't think I will ever play that way. 1909, you know, or 8 is tops for me. I'm not interested in setting, you know, easy squads and going for 1920, 1930. That ain't me. So props to my opponent. He could play like that. Neither one of us needed this win for Kyber or anything. We're both already there. So that's it for this season. I guess we'll catch you guys on the next go around. It was fun, and I hope these different counters kind of give you some ideas and things you might want to work on in the off season. Shout out to my buddy Mikayas. He runs a modding service. He'll go through, make sure you got the right squad compositions and the right mods on the right characters. Give your account a real nice tune-up. I'll put the link to his Discord in my description. Go ahead and check him out. Tell him Indigo sent you. Thanks for watching my video, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share your comments down below, and hopefully you'll check out my other videos on my channel. Peace.